Good morning, children. Welcome. Welcome to today's social science class.
Inequality and discrimination. Discrimination happens when people act on their prejudices or stereotypes. If you do something to put other people down, if you stop them from taking part in certain activities and taking up jobs, or stop them from living in certain neighborhoods, prevent them from taking water from the same well or hand pump, or not allow them to drink tea in the same cups or glasses as others, you are discriminating against them. Discrimination can take place because of several reasons. You probably recall from the previous chapter that Samir Ek and Samir Do were different from each other in many ways. For example, they belong to different religions. This is an aspect of diversity. However, this diversity can also be a source of discrimination. Groups of people who may speak a certain language, follow a particular religion, live in specific region, etc., may be discriminated against as their customs or practices may be seen as inferior. Another difference between the two Samirs was in their economic backgrounds. Samir though was poor. This difference, as you have read earlier, is not a form of diversity but of inequality. People who are poor do not have the resources or the money to meet their basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter. They experiences discrimination in office, in hospitals, schools, etc., where they are treated badly because they are poor. Some people may experience both kinds of discrimination. They are poor and they belong to groups whose culture is not valued. Tribals, some religious groups, and even particular regions are discriminated against for one or more of these reasons. A common stereotype about Muslims is that they are not interested in educating girls and therefore do not send girls to school. However, studies have now shown that poverty among us Muslims is an important reason why Muslims girls do not attend school or drop out from school after a few years. Wherever effort has been made to reach education to the poor, there the Muslim community has shown an interest in sending their girls to school. For example, in the state of Kerala, the distance between the school and the home is not much. There is good government bus service that helps teachers reach schools in rural areas, and over 60% of the teachers are women. These factors have helped children from poor families, including Muslims girls, attend school in much larger numbers. In other states where such efforts have not been made, children from poor families, whether Muslims, tribal, or so called lower caste, find it difficult to attend school. Therefore, poverty, not religion, is the case for non attendance of Muslim girls in school. On being discriminated against. People are engaged in different kinds of work like teaching, carpentry, pottery, weaving, fishing, farming, etc. to earn a livelihood. However, certain kinds of work are valued more than others. Activities like cleaning, washing, cutting hair, picking garbage are seen as tasks that are of less value, and people who do this work are seen as dirty or impure. This belief is an important aspect of the caste system. In the caste system, communities, groups of people were placed in a sort of ladder where each caste was either above or below the other. Those who placed themselves at the top of this ladder called themselves upper caste and saw themselves as superior. The groups who were placed at the bottom of the ladder were seen as unworthy and called untouchables. Caste rules were set which did not allow the so called untouchables to take on work other than what they were meant to do. For example, some groups were forced to pick garbage and remove dead animals from the village, but they were not allowed to enter the homes of the upper caste or take water from the village well or even enter temples. Their children could not sit next to children of other castes in school. Thus, upper caste act in ways which did not give the so called untouchables the same rights as they enjoyed. Okay, children, I'm going to wind up today's video. Now you have to read this portion and underline important points. Okay, thank you. Thank you to listening my class.